friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hello, my name is Mika. Thank you so much for stopping in. So today I want to talk about patience and why it's so important that we do practice having patience, because sometimes we get in a rush, and sometimes when we get in a rush and we try to do things our way, it doesn't work out. So just a little bit of an update. As you all know, well, if you've been following me, you know that I moved to Houston and I had some setbacks. So already you know a little bit of my journey with having to have patience. But even with that, even with me even with God working things out for me, let's start there. Even with him working things out for me and me seeing it firsthand that he's working in my life, I am grateful for it, but I still don't have patience for it. It's like I still want to put on my rollerblades and just skate on through to the next level, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. I have to keep my faith, and I need to learn how to slow down. And I think honestly, for the position I'm in right now in my life, that's what God is teaching me. He's trying to teach me patience. He's trying to teach me trust. And those are two major areas that I struggle with the most, because I don't like to feel like I'm not in control of things. I mean, who is okay with feeling like they're out of control? Like, I feel like I'm spiraling out of control and there's nothing I can do with it. I already have my agenda for myself and my life and the ideas, and I fantasized about where I would be, what I'd be doing by now, and it just didn't happen to be that way. So this is just an opportunity for God to sit me down and to talk to me, and that's why I use this time as well to still give him thanks and praise, and just try to, instead of being down about it and negative and complaining about the process that he's taking me through, I just rejoice, because at the end of the tunnel, he has something so amazing worked up for me that, I mean, it's just beyond what my mind can even think of right now. And honestly, I've always ideas, like I want to work towards it right now. I don't want to wait. I don't want no one to tell me no. I don't want to have to wait for things to proceed and, take baby steps to get there. It's like I just want to just say I want to do it, and then the next day I'm doing it. And that's not what he has for me. And honestly, with me being in my 30s now, I need to slow down. I need to appreciate where I am and take it a day at a time and just enjoy, the process. Because I haven't, out of all these years, I never took the time to really appreciate where I am in life. It's always, point A to B to C to D, and that's all I cared about. And, I never really took the time to really appreciate life and see the work of God's hands and Jesus' hands in my life. It's just been okay. I'm on 10, like, okay, now I accomplished this goal, now it's time for the next thing. And for once in my life, besides going to school and things like that where you have to be patient, it's the process, but just for once in my life, I'm actually put into a process where I know the blessings are there. I know that things are coming for me. I know that Jesus is paving the way for me, and they already have my life set up, and they already have my goal, but I have to wait on it. So with me having to wait, like, for example, for my job, remember I told you all that I did have a job that was promised to me, and I did everything. I signed a acceptance letter. I did the physical, the blood work, everything, ready to start my job, moved here. It didn't happen. And it was such a blessing that didn't happen, though, and that I had enough wisdom to, once they did call at the last minute and it was like, oh, well, here, take the job, it's here now, you can start now. it was just on me, and I'm so glad I was obedient in that time, obedient to God, and I told them no. I told them I just wasn't interested anymore because they took me through so much. I felt like what was worse, just work for them or keep looking for somewhere else to work. Like I already knew, like there's so many red flags that they would have been horrible they would have been a horrible company for me to work for. So I just, I just used wisdom and just stepped out on faith and told them no. And, within a week, the greater blessing came, and the better job position came, and better benefits and everything. Like it just all opened up to me because I was obedient and because I had faith. And so, in this process, yes, I have the job. I've already, again, done my acceptance letter. This time I have a badge. So it's even further than the process before. But my start date is not until the 23rd. Now, I don't know why why I have to wait for so long. I know that that's their next training, but I don't know why God allowed me to have this position that I'll have to wait until the end of the month to start. But there's a reason behind everything, and I'm still just kind of sitting around trying to figure out what that reason is. At first I thought it was to find an apartment, which that was ideal. Again, that was a part of my plan for my life. I wanted to find an apartment and go ahead and move in. I already have money saved up, so I was going to be good until I start working. But I was like, I can go ahead and get me an apartment, get my daughter enrolled into the proper school, and that's less stress on me, and then I can start working and things will be perfect in my mind. And again, speaking with my family, my elders, really thinking about the decisions that I was making, it was best, like we agreed that it's best for me to not rush things. Yes, that's great. It's such a blessing that I have, I'm in a financial situation where I can get my own apartment and everything just fine. But, don't be in such a rush, because you can miss out on huger blessings, much better situations and circumstances by rushing. And because of that, I was, at that point, I was just like, it is best for me to just slow down and wait at least a month. So it kind of sucks because then I have to put my daughter into one school. She has to start somewhere for like a month or two, however long it takes for me to find that apartment that Jesus has for me. And then once I move, I'll have to re-enroll her again to the proper school that our home will be zoned to. So, yes, it sounds stressful, but God always works it out. So, I'm just at a place where it's like, okay, I have to slow down and wait. I don't know why that is being put on me to wait, but I know it always works out. And I was kind of feeling kind of rushed, like to help her find somewhere, because my daughter starts school in the next couple of weeks here. So I was feeling really pressured to find somewhere, and I don't know Houston. I don't know anything about it. And I'm still, just here and, taking chances and, reading reviews, and that's it. I don't have any other evidence that the areas that I looked into would be good for me. And a lot of the apartments that I looked at were not ones that I honestly, truly liked. I mean, they weren't bad, but I don't know. But back to what I was saying. So I'm learning to be patient. Being patient is so hard because I just want to just hit the ground running. I want my life to be back normal as it was before I made this move. And again, I'm very grateful and very thankful to God for blessing me with family and friends here who have been nothing but amazing with being supportive of my daughter and I, and making sure we have a roof over our head and have things that we need. I'm very, very, very grateful for it. But it is hard. It's hard when you're used to things going your way, and I have to realize and I have to accept the reality that I'm not in control of my own life as much as I think I am or I thought I was. And even when I do take some control over what's going on in my life and I, start doing things the way I want to, it never turns out as good as when I wait on God and I allow Him to orchestrate my life and I just follow and be obedient to it. So because I promised God before I made this move that I would be obedient and that I would listen and I would try my best to move at the pace He wants me to move and not just do what I want to do, because I know that my purpose is here. I don't know what it is exactly, but when I asked God where to go, where He wanted me to go to live out my purpose, I just kept being told to come here. And like I said before, I never came here for any length of time, so I still didn't know anything about Houston or why I wanted to move here. And before then, I didn't have any friends or family here, but He started aligning things for me like over the years. Like He started moving family members here, friends here, and then it just got more and more pressure, like I had to go. And so I'm here now, and it's obviously something that He wants me to do here, so I'm here. And so because of my patience, well, my obedience, because I'm really not that patient, but because of my obedience, I do believe that things are going to work out so much greater than what I can imagine. Because like I said, I just ask for the minimum. I don't really, go out of my way to be like, well, I want this and everything's extravagant and I want the perfect this and the perfect that, and I want to be in this situation and doing this within a year or nothing like that. I feel like I just ask for just normal things, but I know that He has something so much greater for me. And so if you are struggling with being patient and it's hard for you, you feel like you just want to grab the pen and write the story to your own life, just know that if you believe in a higher power, your higher power wants better for you, much better for you than what you even want for yourself. And they already know what is coming your way, but you have to trust, you have to be patient, you have to believe, and you just have to let them lead you to wherever they're trying to take you. Because I promise, this has been huge for me. Like I said, I've not ever been patient. I've always I'm going to do things my way when I want to do them. And I didn't really, I don't know, I wasn't really connected with my higher power. And things fell through for me every time. It may seem like things were good, but it wasn't. I mean, I had a lot more heartache. I struggled a lot more than I had to. Things felt harder than they had to be. But now that I'm just putting it in God's hands and I'm being obedient to what He's called me to do and where He's trying to take me, things feel a lot easier. I mean, like I said, I have family and friends here. Everything's just been set up for me. The help is here. I'm not struggling. I'm fine. It's just that I just want to walk before I can crawl, because I want to do it my way, and I know that it's not working for me. So if you're in the same situation, just speak with your higher power and just really dig within yourself and see, am I wanting to do things a certain way because I feel led to do that? Or is it because it's what I really want? You have to figure out the difference between the two, because you'll know if it's something you want versus what your higher power wants for you. You'll know it. And check in with your higher power and just ask. If you don't know, just ask and it will be revealed to you. Somebody may come to you and tell you, like, you need to slow down, or yeah, you need to do this, it'll be some kind of confirmation given to you. But you just have to trust it. You have to trust the process. And again, you have to be willing to listen and willing to hear what is being, told to you. So that's my take on being patient and where I am right now. Still just patiently waiting, patiently, impatiently waiting. But I'm working on my patience. I'm just trying to just take things a day at a time. And although I just want to run out and start building my life the way I want to, I know that I need to just appreciate the help that I have and accept it. And that way I'll be more grateful for it at the end. Once everything, once I do get into my beautiful home and I do find that beautiful neighborhood that's safe for my daughter and I'll be so much more grateful for it once I slow down and I just work towards that goal, and I just use that time to look and just let it be revealed to me where I'm supposed to go. And I would appreciate it so much more than me rushing and just tiring myself out to get there when there's no rush. I'm here now. This is my residence now. I live here in Houston at this time, so I don't need to rush, so take it from me, take it from your friend. Don't rush. I mean, if you're in a situation like me, know that you're going to be okay, and I understand you. I understand you want to get out and do things on your own, but don't be in a rush for it. It's going to come when it's meant to, and it's going to be on time. It's going to be perfect. And a lot of times as you wait, you get better deals, you get more for your money, and things just work out for you. Maybe someone's living in that apartment or that house that's meant for you. And if you're rushing right now, you're going to go get some other apartment, and the apartment that someone's still living in, that if you would have waited, you could have had in a couple of months. Maybe that one's 10 times better than the one you settled for. So take it from me. Don't rush. Don't get frustrated. Don't stress yourself out. Just take it a day at a time. Do what you can. Keep in touch with your higher power and believe in your higher power. Believe in yourself. You're going to be okay. We're going to get through this together. Share whatever. If you're going through something, drop in the comments below. We'll talk about it, or just share it with other people who may come across this video. And again, if you have any questions for me, I have no problem with sharing information. If you want me to do a video on something, let me know. And yeah, we'll talk next time. Bye.